Good to go.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Ep.5 now of the Princeton Playbook. Today we are brought on our first ever guest. Brian, you want to introduce him?
All right, so we got a special guest with us today. We have Markintosh coming to us.
Markintosh,
All right, what's up, guys?
you want to say your seedings? We want to start with that.
All right, let's we can get right into it.
Jump right in, or you want to
All right,
introduce yourself?
let's go with you want to go with division winners and then three wild cards, and then we can go from there.
All right, let's start off with the NFC. Okay,
Start
so
off
with
with the
our
NFC.
yeah, first division winner, I think it's pretty obvious. Got all the gear. You
Got your
know,
background, you got everything.
Super Bowl champions last year. You know, the team. I feel like they did lose some key pieces, but at the same time, we brought new guys in,
Yep.
and the competition in the NFC East isn't really it's hard to keep up with the Eagles.
Maybe the Commanders, but
Nah, yeah. So my first division winner for the NFC East is the Eagles.
you got one easy one.
Yeah.
The rest aren't as easy.
Um,
No, rest aren't easy.
so for the NFC North, I'm gonna go with the same thing. I think, Aiden Hutchinson's coming back.
Okay.
And at the same time, the main other team that was competing with them last season was the Vikings. They have a rookie that was injured all of last season.
Yeah.
So,
No Sam
same,
Darnold anymore.
yeah, yeah, same thing. I feel like the Lions, pretty easily have the North.
Green Bay, though. I mean,
Green Bay, the
those
Bears.
guys could be good.
Nothing
Yeah,
about the Bears without Daniel's Hail Mary. They're 5-2 to start last year.
I don't know. Yeah, no, the Bears could definitely, you know, do something, but I feel like not quite yet. I'm trying to say
Okay.
it's hard
See what you're saying, yeah.
it's hard to have that, immediate switch around. But I mean, like maybe they have a, commander season like last year.
That's
Yeah.
what I said
Good
last
deal.
episode when I put him in third.
Yeah.
But I feel like Green Bay. I feel like, Jair Alexander left. I feel like there's some missing parts to the defense. It's not, completely built through thoroughly.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
offense is also it's pretty good, but there's no standout wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Maybe Matthew Golden would be that guy, but
Not yet. Like it's not like this season you can view him as a wide receiver one.
yeah, exactly. He hasn't played any NFL, and no
Yeah,
NFL snaps yet.
that's true. So
Okay, so yeah, Eagles, Lions,
is
and then
are you
NFC,
doing this in
and
order of how you think they'll be seated or no?
not necessarily.
Okay.
I
We
mean,
can just see
like,
me at the end,
but
yeah.
actually,
Yeah, you can do seated.
The Eagles and Lions, I feel like are likely to be the 1 and 2 seed, though.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna lie.
if
We can go in
they're
order of
right
seating if you want,
still.
yeah. It's up to you.
And then I was going like around, so to the West now.
Yep.
The NFC West, I have the Rams winning it again.
Rams winning again.
Yeah. Cardinals making steps in the right direction, but I
No
feel
faith
like
in
yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Uh no, I mean like Murray is good. I mean like but it's just like there's same thing with like the Packers, there is still missing some pieces to to be a real contender, I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yep, I get
And
it.
to be a division winner, to be a division winner means you kind of are a contender. And I'm trying to say,
This would
Yeah,
be a
that's true.
packed division too. There's no like clear bad team and clear good team.
No, it's not like you're
yeah,
gonna have the
exactly,
easy win ever.
yeah. And then the other main team, the 49ers, CMC coming back from a huge injury. They lost Greenlaw. They lost I don't know how to say his name. Hafuanga,
Uh,
the safety.
yeah, the
Dallas
safety
Ward,
Um,
Dallas Debo.
Debo
yeah,
was a big one.
they just lost so many key pieces from that championship run. Oh, they lost a Kyle Juszczyk too.
Yeah.
They let go of him.
Yeah.
Do you not worry
Uh,
about? Do you think McCaffrey's gonna have a bad season after the injury?
Bad season. That's kind of a lot. I don't think he's gonna have a bad season, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's hard. It's hard to go like straight back. because before the injury, he was the best running back in the NFL,
Yeah,
and you can't really expect that of him. You can't even really expect him to be top three, top five after missing a whole entire season.
yeah.
Mm.
You don't think he's a top 5 running back this year?
No, I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't think so. There's
Okay.
so many skilled running backs.
If
Yeah.
McCaffrey is not as good, it's gonna be tough for the Niners to be like standing out like the Rams.
He's the only way I think
Yeah,
if McCaffrey's good, then they have a chance.
He has
But
to have like a Saquon type season for the Niners to win the
yeah,
division.
yeah, exactly. And then same thing. You go over to the Rams. They just brought in Devontae Adams.
yeah,
Um, and Jared Verse, defensive rookie of the year last season.
yeah.
So I mean,
That
like,
complete team.
yeah, Rams. Bringing back the core team. They got the new. No, they're just bringing in new guys who will also retain, the same core. So I don't see any reason for them to be any worse than they were last season.
Fair enough. Now your wild card.
And then,
South.
sorry,
Oh no,
yeah,
South.
into the South first.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then for the South, this one's the closest of them all.
We almost forgot about them because how bad of a division it is.
yeah. It's such a bad division.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the winner was a toss up for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was, but I ended up going with the Buccaneers,
It all
Over
depends
running
on
it
Michael
back.
Penix and how good of a season he has.
over the Falcons,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Actually, yeah, the Falcons, great offensive line, great running back.
Pretty good.
Kyle Pitts,
I
Yeah,
Kyle
think
Pitts,
Kyle Pitts can be decent, bro. I don't even.
Drake London.
could break out finally. He's only like he's like 20, like 4 or 25. He's still
Yeah,
young.
and you have Drake London.
Yeah, you have Drake London, who's a top 10 receiver in the NFL.
Yeah. Oh,
He was,
right.
yeah,
Top
no,
10.
he's top 10.
Yeah, top
Yeah.
10.
And then, same thing. You also have your backup running back might be the, after Montgomery, might be the second best backup in the league in Algier.
Yeah,
So it's just like the offense is so well built, so well built, and you have this. Also, you have the defense. AJ Terrell, Bates.
They added
Um,
2 rushers too at the draft.
yeah, exactly. So the Falcons could definitely give them a run for their money, but I mean, like the Buccaneers, I don't know. That offense is just like
The
so
receiver
high
depth is actually
powered.
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
no, it's for
receivers,
sure.
Baker's
Yeah,
top 10 quarterback in the NFL, probably.
yeah, and then
Defense
and
too
then
is
the
solid.
offensive line is good. You
Yeah,
have two good running backs,
yeah,
and then the same thing. It's like the defense, same thing. Is not bad at all. Definitely a good defense.
yeah. That's true. It's sort of honestly Atlanta. I think depends significantly on how Penix plays. Because if Penix plays well, it's a lot easier for them to be looked at as a playoff team. But
But again, it's
without,
such a weak division. I don't know. It's how it's
yeah,
gonna. Both teams just gonna pray
Yeah,
that come week 16, 17, that they're playing like the Panthers or the Saints because
yeah, so much
yeah,
easier
it's
when,
gonna be close.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely close, but I'm gonna give it to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
respect.
Toss up though.
Um,
I agree with that.
3 wildcard seeds here. So like, were these in order of seeding, Markintosh? So you got
Um,
Eagles, Lions, uh, Rams, Bucks.
you know what? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the order of the seeding. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
honestly pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I think it's gonna follow that order, at least somewhat.
And then we got 3 wildcard teams.
Okay, so at the five, I kind of believe in the Jaden Daniels sophomore slump, but I mean, like at the same time, he was so good last season. The whole
Yeah.
team was so good last season. They brought in Tunsil, they brought in Samuel. They're making steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn's a great coach. So I
Terry
do think
situation though.
so. I think the Terry and Micah situations are completely different. I'm not gonna lie. I think Micah will not stay in Dallas.
Mike is not.
I
Will
think
Jerry Jones
Terry.
do it? Will he trade him though? I think the Commanders are more willing to trade Terry.
No,
Jerry just what he said makes me not confident that they're going to sign Parsons.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Yeah,
don't
the
want to
stuff he
trade him either,
said,
so I don't know what they're gonna do.
and now that all the stuff that Micah Parsons said online about, how the whole situation played out, how he was
Yeah,
willing to take less money, and then how Jerry Jones just ignored him.
But like
yeah,
I
you're gonna get so much more back from Micah.
Yeah, and but the thing is that when it comes to Terry, the reason I think he's going to stay is if you look at the Commanders' cap room, they have enough to pay him. Like it's not like they don't. It's not like they're in a tight situation. They didn't pay him because they weren't. They didn't pay him so far because they don't want to pay him because of age concerns and stuff.
yeah.
He's 30 years old now. But like
At the same,
in the end, I think something's going to be
you also have this
something's going to be
second year quarterback who's played out of his mind so far, and you sort of have to have a good receiver for him to throw to.
yeah. So yeah, this is as of right now. Like I don't. I mean, like without Terry McLaurin, I think the Commanders really are gonna fall off a cliff. But I mean, like
Assuming
as
they
of right
keep,
now, they. Sorry.
like you're assuming they keep him.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, I'm assuming that Terry's gonna stay with that team,
Yeah,
and that yeah, I think the Commanders will still be good.
Got him
yeah.
at the five.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna be the five,
Number
and
six.
then the six. Well, here's the toss up.
He's
I
going with
feel like
Dallas.
no, I'm definitely not. No, I don't think I can. Just the Eagles fan, just can't do that.
Can't do that. You do have two
No.
spots. It's not like it's only
Yeah.
two teams. That's just seeding then.
There's great options left, but I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the sixth seed, I think they're going to come from the NFC North. I think it could be any of those three teams. I
Yeah,
mean, like, probably not as much the Bears. And
even the
then say
Bears are.
they already mentioned about, the Packers. I don't know. Maybe the Packers could do it. I don't know. Maybe it's both teams, but I think at the sixth seed, it's got to be the Vikings.
Okay.
Where I know they have a new quarterback in JJ McCarthy, but also at the same time, there's a reason that the Vikings were willing to get rid of him. Or
Yeah,
get rid of Darnold.
yeah, and get rid of Kirk before.
Yeah, the reason they got rid of those quarterbacks beforehand is because they put trust into McCarthy and they really think that he can, lead lead the team.
Yeah, and with analytics, usually teams are pretty good at figuring that out.
I also just
Yeah, I mean
trust
like
the Vikings developmental system. Like
Yeah,
it's worked a lot of the times, like with Darnold last year and stuff.
it's not like the Jets where you're knowing they're not going to develop a guy. Like you actually have faith they will.
yeah, especially he's a winner. He's won before. He won in college. That big win, the big natty win. I feel like he could you know definitely lead the Vikings. Especially it's definitely much easier when you have T.J. Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and you also have
Yeah,
the offensive line. You have Aaron Jones in the backfield. So the Vikings could definitely do something this season.
like it
You know,
seven.
and then you said 17?
Yeah,
And then here's the thing. So this is the hard one, there's so many good teams left.
yeah.
I'm not gonna go with the 49ers, I don't think. I
Okay.
really do think CMC will not be the same. I feel like, it could not definitely not as bad as Nick Chubb, but I mean like it's hard to come back when you're a running back and you're older and you were out for the whole all of
Great.
last season. Yeah, it's different, than other positions, especially when you're a running back.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think in the end, it really comes between the Packers and the Falcons. So
Uh,
I feel like it all depends on Michael Penix, but Michael Penix balled out last season.
yeah,
Yeah, and I'm really, really big on Bijan Robinson, so I think I'm gonna give it to the Falcons actually.
The
Yeah, you're so
schedule too for the Falcons is much more
Yeah, it's so much easier.
schedule.
winnable.
You got you got two guaranteed wins against the Saints. You got at least one win, probably two against the Panthers.
Yeah,
And then same thing, Bucks. They could easily go 1-1 against the Bucks. Depending on who's home, who's not.
yeah.
So throughout those games, that's
So
that's
you,
4-2, 5-1 already.
Mhm.
yeah,
So yeah, I think the Falcons could definitely take that 7 seed.
yeah. You were so just looking at the talent on them. It's really impressive the talent that that team has.
Yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, it's hard to choose the it's hard to not choose the Packers when you have, younger guys, like Matthew Golden coming in to fill that receiver spot.
Yeah,
But the problem is I just don't know about that secondary without Jair Alexander. I mean, they still have McKinney, but I mean, like, the importance of cornerback is just, exponential. You need a good cornerback team to be a winning team.
and you don't think that's Jordan Love?
No, not quarterback, cornerback.
Oh, corner. I thought you said quarter, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
they got
what?
Yeah, because the thing is that when you have, because wide receivers is becoming so much more valuable,
Yeah,
and to win games, you need to stop the opposing wide receiver, and you do that with cornerbacks, with good cornerbacks.
yeah,
So yeah, that in the end is why I give it to the Falcons.
makes sense. And the easy schedule.
Yeah, and then also
yeah,
also the
that's
cakewalk
huge.
schedule.
That's a big part.
Yeah. Um.
Let's head over to the AFC now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
See,
So my 1 seed, I just feel like either the best or the second best constructed roster in the league. This is the make or break season for the Ravens.
yeah,
Sure.
They have to do something. They just have so much talent on that team, especially if Zay Flowers breaks out with like D Hop on the other side. That team, I don't know. In
They're playing with
comparisons
a
to the
chip on their
Seahawks,
shoulder too. It's
2013.
hard not to
uh,
pick them.
Yeah, I don't know. Comparisons to 2013 Seahawks are like I don't remember what year. Like, was it 2008? The Patriots with Moss.
was it
And they lost
seven
to Manning?
No, Moss and Brady.
when they won?
No, they never won. Moss never won.
Yeah, isn't it the one they lost to Brady? That's 2007,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Then I guess seven. Yeah, seven.
Seven.
So yeah, it's just like those kind of vibes. With that was just a great constructed roster. It's just so much talent. The
Yeah,
only area where it kind of is lacking is wide receiver, but you make up with that when you have Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely, and you have the run game is just magnificent.
yeah. Defense is good. Even as a Steelers fan, I have to admit, like their defense is a better defense, and with that offense, yeah,
Yeah. And then the only other thing is just like, how is the new kicker gonna do? It's
yeah.
not every day you get rid of an all pro kicker.
So, how do you think a kicker is that important to a team?
I don't think
You've
it's gonna
seen it in the
break
past.
them. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna break them, but I mean like at the same time, in in the end, kickers they score a good, 1/3 of the points. I maybe not 1/3. They like a fourth of the points in a game. They score a solid amount.
The biggest
Yeah,
When
thing
you have
with
a
kickers
spotty
is
one,
clutch. Is just making field goals in like January and like clock winding down. That's,
yeah.
exactly, yeah.
that's when the
Freezing
kickers
Because,
cold.
gotta.
yeah, you look in the past, it's just like, Tyler Bass, he lost the game for the Bills.
Yeah.
In the end, the pressure's on the kickers at
If you
the end of
watch
the
college
game.
football, Burt Auburn,
Burt Auburn.
Bert.
they still
Yeah.
won the game,
Did he
but
go to like Miami? I feel like he went to like
yeah, he
Miami
went
or
to
like some
Miami.
Florida team.
But he was on
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
They played Arizona State and they almost lost because Burt Auburn missed two in a row.
That was
Yeah, that
terrible.
was that yeah, I was watching that game live, I started chuckling.
Cam Scatterbo,
Especially, yeah, Cam Skadoo broke out that game. Sucks he went to the Giants.
he
He's
I
running
don't
back three or something right now for the Giants because Devin Singletary. We gotta cut Singletary. He doesn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
anything.
get rid of Singletary.
I don't know if
Tracy's not
Scatterbo.
bad.
Do you think Scatterbo is gonna be like a NFL running back, or
For
do you think
sure.
really?
He's just his power and like how he just like he's pretty much like a human wrecking ball in which he just
That's true.
goes straight through defense. But the only thing holding back, let's be honest, is the offensive line. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, same exact thing in Las Vegas.
Instead of tush push, you can just go Scatterbo, just right up the middle.
Yeah,
yeah, but with
fullback
like I don't know, with like
fullback
Greg
dive.
Van Roten up front, like you don't really,
Yeah,
can't
it's
really.
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to do a lot of stuff when you have Neal
Yeah,
blocking
that
for
too.
you.
But he's guard two right now on the Giants' unofficial depth chart, which is
Oh,
uh
he won't be playing.
no, he's behind Greg Van Roten for right guard right now.
So they're not gonna like shift him over to left guard or anything like that.
Now left guard's let's see here. John Runyon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
All
He's
right.
dominant. Though him on the Lions offense, I've said it before. Scatterbo on the Lions offense, just doing trick plays left and right would be crazy.
Yeah, I can't even imagine a backfield where you have Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, and Cam Skad. I just imagine them all at the same time. Just all three of them lined up behind the quarterback.
Yeah. No quarterback. Scatterbo's quarterback if you do pass.
Exactly.
I trust Scatterby to
Wildcat.
hand the ball off.
What?
Scatterby could just hand the ball off probably, or one of the running backs can just like on run plays, give the quarterback a break and just like take the snap and hand it off to Gibbs or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Anthony Richardson. And yeah, it was Richardson, right? I said, I'm tired. Get me out of the game.
Yeah.
That
Take
would be
me out.
perfect on the
That's
Colts.
that's crazy.
Even
Yes.
though he dislocated his finger, they said he's going to be back tomorrow. Or for us,
Oh,
yes. They said
yeah.
he'll be back.
Their backs are kind of
No,
against the wall right now.
I was
Yeah,
watching the game live actually, because I was turning on the Eagles game, but I had the game on beforehand, the Ravens Colts, and
yeah.
he just got blown up. Like I was kind of shocked how
He was
he
worried
was
for
hit
him.
hard.
Yeah,
He was the guy. I don't remember his name. 90 for the Ravens. He was just unblocked, and he just hit him full speed.
it's never good as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Talking about Anthony Richardson, you want to go to the AFC South?
Yeah,
Okay. AFC South. This is probably the four seed. Could surprise me and do a little bit better, but I mean, like, I think probably the Texans at the four seed.
Right.
yep.
Um,
Just that wide receiver, and that's the only like
no, actually, no. The
question
wide receiver
mark.
room isn't the problem to me. It's just that when you have such a horrible offensive line, and the only change you make to it is getting rid of your one All-Pro, Pro Bowl level
Yeah,
player, makes
Yeah, it's
absolutely no sense to me. It's just like you have like a league bottom offensive line, and you take steps in the wrong direction.
when you have a not crazy mobile quarterback, it's not like CJ Stroud's going to be running all over making plays.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like, of course, he's better than Matthew Stafford. I mean, like he can definitely step up and like, run, but it's not like he's not
Yeah,
a running quarterback. He is a pocket passer.
yeah,
but that
At the
that
end of the day,
defense is just too good for not like to not choose them.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like either way, they're still going to win the division, but it's just like the offensive line just really holds back a team that otherwise could really be a contender.
yeah. Sure,
For
the
sure.
offensive line is interesting on that team.
Yeah,
So we got two and three seeds left now.
yeah. I
Where are you
Are
going
you
think
with this one?
putting
so.
Ravens
Here's
at one?
sorry.
Are you putting Ravens at one?
Yeah, Ravens at one.
Okay.
And then here is my train of thought when it comes to the second and third seed.
We know the two teams who it's gonna be, but let's see which
Yeah.
which order.
What order is it?
So, Although I do love, no, that's a lie. I don't love Mahomes. He beat us in Super Bowl 57.
You beat him.
Although I do love the Andy Reid offense. Um, one team plays the Broncos and the Chargers twice a year, and the other team plays the Jets.
Yeah.
That's really what is like. I feel like the strength of the AFC West is
And the
so much
Patriots.
stronger.
Patriots too.
Yeah, the Patriots. I don't know. The Patriots are definitely making steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
Could definitely be a surpriser, you know. But I don't think they're quite at that playoff level spot yet. That's the only problem.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But still, it's like in general, the AFC West is so much stronger than the East. So I'm actually gonna put the Bills at the 2 seed, even though I believe that the Chiefs are probably a better team.
Yeah, I get that. That's
Yeah. Strength of record is such a big thing with seeding.
Yeah. So yeah, and then yeah, same thing. Like I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself. I feel like for the AFC chip, it could definitely be like Ravens. It's probably going to be Ravens Chiefs again. Flashback from was it 2023, 2024, 2024.
Yeah. It was last year.
Yeah. So because this year it was Bills Chiefs. But yeah, and then 3 seeds the Chiefs.
yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
it's it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat the Chiefs. It's just as long as you have Mahomes, you're gonna you're gonna win your division
It's
probably.
and Andy Reid. Like,
Yeah,
Andy
Andy
Reid
Reid.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kelsey. He's starting to get old, but I feel like as long as you have Reid and Mahomes, that's really all you need.
Yeah.
yeah, they'll find a way.
And who you
Okay,
got for wild cards here?
to my 5 seed. I don't know if y'all remember this, but remember my hot take from the other video.
Aaron Rodgers is fringe top 10.
Rogers top
Mm-hmm.
fringe top 10.
Let's go with the Steelers, Nathan.
I'm going with Nathan's team, the Steelers.
I love it.
That
That
defense is just
defense
incredible.
is so good. I think it was a perfect move to get rid of Minka and bring in Jalen Ramsey.
Ramsey's going to be so good.
I think that was the exact right thing to do. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Minka, I don't know exactly why, but he hasn't been playing as good. He hasn't been
No,
making those
last
plays
year he
anymore.
didn't play very good at all.
Exactly. And then it's just like, especially when you also get Jonu Smith at the same time while also bringing in Ramsey, I just think it's an excellent trade for the Steelers.
Yeah.
And then the offensive line is it's not the best, but I mean like, it's definitely good.
That
Yeah.
run game might have issues. It's the only
Running game is the
weird
area
thing.
where I see concern for them.
That's the problem. Of course, Aaron Rodgers is getting older, but I mean, like, I feel like we're forgetting back in his prime, he was a mobile quarterback.
I'm not expecting him to be mobile.
Not
But
not
I
exactly.
mean,
Like, of course, he's not going to be like a dual threat like Lamar Jackson. But I feel like he's still going to have that ability to step up in the pocket and run if he needs to.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it's just like the passing game. It's just like Rodgers feeding the ball to Metcalf.
Metcalf,
It's,
but then
it's
Calvin Austin may be one of the more underrated receivers in the NFL.
yeah.
Like,
yeah. I would have much preferred Pickens. I feel like Metcalf
yeah,
and Pickens
obviously.
could definitely maybe I don't want to say challenge the Ravens, but I mean like might give them a run for their money.
Yeah, and I think if McLaurin does request a trade out of Washington and it's accepted, I would like him as a Steelers fan. Like that, I feel like
Yeah.
brings the team to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him leaving the NFC East. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't either.
yeah, you guys wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that
You
would that would
guys,
definitely be fine by me.
you guys a 6 seed
But
here,
then,
Markintosh.
yeah, 6 seed. Yeah, but just really quickly. what I was gonna say about Aaron Rodgers was that it's not talked about enough how the reason that he was kind of playing not as well in New York was the playbook. I feel
Playbook
like
was
the
100%.
scheme didn't fit him, and he's heading to Arthur Smith, which I mean, like at times, back in the Falcons, not very loved, but I mean, like at the same time, he's a good offensive coordinator. I feel
I
like
yeah.
trust what they're
that,
doing there
You
with
yeah,
trust it.
that,
Pittsburgh.
yeah, yeah, the role fits him, and you can definitely trust, Arthur Smith making an offense that's comfortable for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and you also know that Rogers all he said since leaving the Jets is about how it was not a good organization and how he's now with the right organization.
Yeah, exactly. So the Steelers could. I know everyone likes to joke, 9-8, not exactly just just that mediocre team,
Yeah, another one.
but this could be their year.
Yeah,
Not the uniforms though, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
yeah.
So my sixth seed, I ended up. It's really make or break on one player, but I ended up giving it to the Broncos.
Okay.
That defense is
I
also
don't know if
pretty
I'm gonna regret
pretty
that.
incredible.
That's the tough thing. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck between the Broncos and the Chargers. I'm trying to say,
Yeah, I
like
think
it's definitely those two teams.
it really hinges on Knicks.
No, actually, not even Knicks. I think it could also really hinge on Harvey
That
Harvey's
too.
not starting.
because I
I
feel
don't think
like
he may not even start.
J.K. Dobbins is starting.
he's not going to start.
No.
But not.
Dobbins is in Denver.
Dobbins is Denver.
Dobbins is a
Oh, I didn't
Bronco.
even know that. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of changes a lot for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's making it tough. Um, I don't know. They have McConkey. They have a good offensive line.
They don't have a tight
You know what?
end.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna go with the Chargers with the sixth seed.
Chargers. Love it.
okay. I don't mind it. You got no,
Because
and then Broncos at 7
mm,
or
Are we
Burrow,
going to like Cincinnati?
Cincy.
I don't no, I don't think I'm not gonna go to Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
They go to
You saw
Denver?
Tanner McKee last night, didn't you guys? And that was the starting defense too. It wasn't even the backups.
I mean, it's preseason, but like, I mean, I
I know
guess
at the same time, but I mean
It is,
it's the starting defense. How do
it
you
is the
get torched
Broncos
by
though.
how do you get torched by a 61 overall in Madden?
but
Didn't you
honestly,
see
Tanner McKee played like great. It's not entirely the
You
defense's
know,
fault.
earlier that week? Did
next
you see how McKee
next
said
Tom
like?
Brady.
Didn't you see earlier that week? Eagles did a thing where they showed players their Madden ratings, and McGee
Oh
was
yeah.
crazy with that. He's like, just watch preseason Madden.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you.
he's just lost the Thursday game, and then he goes for 250 on 80%, two touchdowns, the push
Yeah,
Or
push. Yeah, no picks, just and he was throwing dimes too.
yeah, it was like good.
Yeah, no, it was definitely an impressive showing. I mean, like in the end, it's still preseason. You can't get too excited.
It's not like he's starting over Hurts, obviously, but
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like after what's it been? A good I don't know, a lot of months. I'm not even gonna count it up. A good 4 or 5 months. Was it been like 5 months since February?
it's been
6.
6.
6 months. Yeah, no. After a while, it was good to turn on an Eagles game.
NFL
So
back.
Not going to Cincy. We're going to like to Denver. We're going to Miami. Where are we going?
for a second there, I kind of dabbled with the thought of going to New England, but it's just not enough yet.
No, it's too early.
Not enough. And then same thing. I do like Miami, but it rides too much on one guy who's concussion prone. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
yeah. So in the end, I think, of course, the order's not the same, but I think these were all the same teams from the bracket last year, right? See,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Denver.
Denver.
It was all these teams last year, right? Not I don't think it was this order, but I mean like
Yeah. Falcons weren't in it last year, but for AFC,
oh
yeah.
no, I mean for the AFC. I mean for the
Yeah.
AFC.
Yeah.
Um, you want to continue on AFC or go to your NFC bracket?
Um,
Let's go back to NFC.
yeah, let's go back to NFC.
We've been
So
here for a while, so
yeah,
started
we
things
got
off here. We got two-seeded Lions taking on the
yeah,
seven-seeded
Lions versus the
Falcons.
Falcons. I don't think I have to explain myself too much here. I
I
think
don't
it's the
think you do either.
Lions. No,
No,
Lions are the better team. I do think that the Falcons could definitely be better, but I mean like definitely not enough to take down a juggernaut like the Lions, especially if they come back with Hutchinson and that team's
yeah,
just healthier.
yeah.
They they really, could very well be a contender for the Super Bowl.
Team's crazy. So
Yeah,
with coach
exactly. The
Gordon
only
Talent-wise, yeah, you got to go to the Lions.
yeah, the only problem, is the injuries. That is a big problem.
and coaching
Um, yeah, the coaches, new offensive coordinator, new defensive
I
and
mean,
defense.
Dan
coordinator.
under
Yeah,
Dan Campbell, they'll be just fine. I mean, you,
true.
you
Yeah.
don't have to.
But the main thing that really scares me off is I mentioned this before, but the cornerback room. Like I like the safeties.
Yeah.
I mean, DJ Reed and Terry and Arnold are it's
I don't
okay,
like that
but
duo a lot. I'm not gonna
It's
lie. I mean,
okay, but
it's not the worst, but I mean, like, it's
against the
just nothing
Lions, is that going to hold up?
exactly. It's like the problem is that like, it's not even a bad combination. But once if you do end up getting the Super Bowl or to like a really big game, is that duo gonna hold up against Mike Evans and Chris Godwin or CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens or AJ Brown and Devontae Smith?
definitely not.
Like
Well,
No.
CeeDee Lamb's not gonna be
exactly,
in it, but yeah.
Yeah. Not like the
exactly.
Cowboys
Yeah,
are
I mean like
there.
I just mean like in general. I just don't think that duo is not gonna hold up.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. See what
Makes
you're
So
sense.
saying.
that's the only problem. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. I mean, the Lions, they're the Lions. They're gonna beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I just think Falcons just have a bit more work to do. In the box, like the front seven. I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but Falcons keep on trending in the direction, and Michael Penix plays well. 2 years, a year or two. Falcons could really be a contender.
Yeah.
It's not against the Lions. I mean, that's just a
No.
Yeah, not
super
not not
team.
not this year though. And then
Uh,
next up, I have the Rams and the Vikings, right?
you do?
I think for that 3 and the 6.
Yeah.
Little throwback to last year when the Wildfires moved this game to Arizona.
Oh
That
yeah,
was crazy.
And Darnold threw like 5 picks. I mean,
It was.
we'll see what Markintosh has for us here.
I don't think the Vikings are gonna get their revenge, unfortunately. I mean, like Matthew Stafford, just like every year comes to the playoffs, and I mean, like it's hard to beat Matthew Stafford.
Right now, yeah. With
Yeah.
Nakua and
It's just like,
Devontae. Yeah.
and then you just paid your top 10 running back, and you have a high powered offense. It reminds me so much of the Buccaneers,
Yeah.
except Stafford's better than Mayfield.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about absolutely like all the depth, but I mean like the duo of Nakua and Adams is better than the duo of Godwin and Evans. And then you just keep on going on and on. Williams is better than Irving.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a more developed version of the Bucks high powered offense.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, and then um so yeah, I think the Rams are gonna be winning this game. Nothing against the I mean the Vikings. It's just hard to win when you have like McCarthy, a
Yeah.
a rookie who didn't this his first NFL season. He was injured
You're
all of last year.
you're happy with making the playoffs in your first NFL season.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the main problem. But I mean, like, yeah, I think it is going to be the Rams.
Nice.
And then I don't know how I ended up doing this, but it looks like we have another rematch from last year with the Bucks and the Commanders.
Yeah. Really is all of them.
And it's just like the same thing. It's hard to make these decisions because there's just so many factors that go into it. But I mean, like Bucks, Commanders, as it's hard. It's hard to choose.
Yeah.
A rematch from last year for the Doink. I remember that from
So
that was crazy. I honestly thought the Buccaneers were gonna run away with that one, but
it didn't end up that way. And would that either way be, no matter what's going to be a rematch against the Eagles because the Bucks have played them before?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Did my camera go out? I don't know what happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Right back
Yeah.
on.
I don't. Yeah. I don't really know what happened. My thing just started like glitching or something.
No worries.
But yeah. But it's the Bucks and it's the Commanders. You know, really depends on Terry McLaurin and how that defense looks. But I mean, like, I actually am gonna switch it around and give it to the Buccaneers from last year. The Commanders' defense is just so old. It's just
Yeah,
I when you get old, I mean, there's so many injuries. Like if Von Miller gets injured, he's so old. Bobby Wagner's so old.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore's old.
Any injury
Uh,
could kill you.
they still have Jonathan Allen, right? Jonathan Allen's old.
Do you go somewhere else?
Maybe no, I don't
no,
think.
I think he's still around.
Yeah, I think he's still there.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's just like that's a full roster. That's a good like five guys out of the starting 11.
Yeah.
So I mean like and there's all like except for Lattimore, I think they're all 30 plus.
Yeah.
Sanders still
Oh yeah, I mean of course he's young, but I mean like
For the most part.
for the most part. That's a
For the most
trend.
part the defense is just super old. So that's the only problem. They need to mix some more young guys into the defense.
Yeah.
The offense, there's really no complaints with that offense. Besides the run game, it's just like that pass game is just so dynamic.
Yeah. Lions
It's
ran.
Lions, Rams. Uh, this is deja vu. This happened before, right? This happened in 2023, I think.
2023 it did. One
Um,
matchups happened in
It's
2023.
gonna be in Detroit, which I think is gonna be huge.
it's
Yeah.
it's in Detroit, and Detroit fans are they're crazy.
They're it's like a Phillies playoff crowd. Like they're roaring all game.
Yeah, exactly. There's some locations where the fans just really switch it around for either team.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, as well as good as Stafford and the Rams are, it's
Stafford
hard to
was
beat the Lions. It's hard to beat the Lions.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to the Lions. I mean, like unless like a big injury happens again, I feel like the Lions, are really the team that's bound to make the NFC chip.
Yeah. Upset here for Eagles Bucks or no?
Ooh,
May I think
I mean, if the Eagles win, that'd be an upset.
in my very very biased opinion, I think the Eagles are gonna smack them.
It's not even a
I
biased
don't
opinion,
know.
man.
Not
I
surprised.
don't know. It could be close. I feel like either way, the Eagles are gonna win. Just like that roster without injury is just
The
it's a very
balance.
good roster.
Yeah.
The only thing that's scaring me is how Tampa kind of owns us, and by kind of I mean they do own
I mean,
us.
I guess
Yeah.
the Brewers own the Mets, and the Mets got in the playoffs. So, I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can happen. I mean, like I don't want to guarantee it, but I mean, like I feel fairly confident giving it to the Eagles.
That sets us up for a crazy NFC
This would be an
championship game.
awesome NFC championship.
Eagles Lions.
Yeah.
Who's going to the big game, Markintosh?
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with what I've been saying this whole entire time. Um, from head to toe, I feel like one team has less weaknesses than the other. And that's my Eagles.
In your very unbiased opinion,
In
you
my
know.
very unbiased opinion, I mean, like
I mean,
when it gets to it, I feel like both teams might have a gap at cornerback.
The
But I
Gene.
feel like no, not the Gene. Because I feel like
More of
because
it.
after Slay left, we have three corner. You know, we play three cornerbacks.
Yeah.
We
Dory Jackson.
we have Mitchell, and we also have DeJean.
Yeah.
And then so that leaves us uh with the other guy, and we're trying to figure it out. I think in the preseason, but
Yeah.
like Keely Ringa, he was playing. He got absolutely torched. He was like 4 targets, 4 receptions, a touchdown, and 70 yards.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
target
so
every play.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the thing. But I really uh put my trust, in this staff at Philadelphia. Cause I mean, like, if you remember, our secondary was it the secondary? I think it was like 30th ranked in 2023, 2020. Yeah, the 2023 season, 20,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I just really, put in the trust into the staff, and I don't know. I think the Eagles, will will run it back.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go to
Over to
the
the AFC, right?
AFC here. We got the two-seeded Bills against the seven-seeded Broncos. Another
Yeah,
rematch,
deja vu.
but
This happened last year. But I mean, like, I'm not going to say too much. The Broncos are making steps in the right direction, but Josh Allen is Josh Allen.
enough
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
All that's needed.
And then next I have
Chiefs
the
Chargers.
Chargers and the Chiefs, right?
Yep.
Chargers and the Chiefs divisional matchup.
Hey, divisional rivals. Um, but I don't know. I think it's the same exact thing.
I
Chargers
mean,
are
it's
making
Patrick
steps in the right
Mahomes in
direction.
January.
It's Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I mean, like, who plays better football than Mahomes in the playoffs?
Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's just like when it comes to the playoffs, it's Brady and it's Mahomes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and then of course, you have other guys, like Young and Montana. But I mean, like, as of recent, like right now in the NFL, it's Mahomes when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then the last one's what? Texans Steelers.
Texans
Oh,
Steelers.
this could be a good
I'm
game.
not gonna lie, this sounds exciting. Defensive matchup,
Yeah.
There could be a
old
grand
school,
total of 4 points scored the whole game, but
yeah, old
Honestly.
school football. Um, I'm gonna switch it up. I mean, like, I put my trust in the Steelers so far. I
Yeah.
mean, like, I don't know. This one's hard. This one's hard.
It's a
But I
tough.
feel like I want a good explanation for how the Texans' offensive line is going to stop Cam Hayward, T.J. Watt,
exactly.
and Alec Heisman.
I don't know how. It would be
Like C.J. Stroud, like he got sacked like what 6 times against the Chiefs. He's
Stroud
gonna
maybe
sack.
getting hurt.
He's gonna get sacked 16 times against that Steelers defensive line.
TJ Watt just racking up.
So yeah, it's definitely gonna be close. But I mean, like you have to give it to the Steelers. It's
Yeah.
just I feel like
I think the only reason I'd go with the Texans is just because they're at home. And
yeah,
maybe
but
atmosphere, but beyond
yeah,
that,
but yeah, no, but in the end, I feel
Beyond that,
like
I mean, it's not.
you win games in the trenches by having a good offensive line and a good defensive line, and
not the Texans.
Texans followed that for the defensive line, and they just forgot that offensive line matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, offensive line is really how you win games. I mean, like, look at the last, couple of matchups. You have super matchups. You have the Chiefs, 49ers, and Eagles. All had phenomenal offensive lines.
Yeah.
Not as much the 49ers, but I mean, like, you had Trent Williams. You had some guys.
You had some guys. Bills,
Yeah.
Chiefs. Seems like it always happens.
Bills Chiefs.
hmm
Wow. Is it the
Yeah.
year it finally happens that the Bills
Is
pull
Josh
off the upset? Or it's in Highmark this year then.
Bills beat. Is it the year that the Bills beat the Chiefs? I'm not gonna lie. It very well could. It very well
At
could.
home too.
at home? It's in
Hmm.
Buffalo. You know those fans.
Hmm. It's 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 really hard to, to give it to the guy who just keeps on winning over and over and over again. I mean, like, um, I feel like no, I feel like it could definitely be a toss up.
Yeah,
Um, I like the Bills rushing game more.
I do too.
James Cook is yeah, James Cook is so underrated. And then you also have Josh
yeah.
Allen.
In a snow game too. Say it's snowing in Buffalo.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, it. I really do not know, but I'm gonna be exciting. I'm just gonna give it to the Bills. I really don't know. I'm
Okay.
just gonna, I'm gonna go with the underdog and give it to the Bills.
Yeah,
All they're at home, which is kind of crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then we got Ravens
Ravens
Steelers up next. Well,
divisional
divisional.
matchup.
yeah. I think the Steelers' magical run finally runs out.
We finally won a
It's,
playoff game. I'd take it.
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers in
exactly.
his final year. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like the Ravens at home, Lamar Jackson, and you got Derrick Henry, you got that phenomenal defense. You got Mark Andrews likely. How do you beat that team? That's the question.
You have TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, and Cam Hayward stop them, but
I don't know. It's
uh,
Lamarvelous. It's hard to beat that.
yeah, no, it really is. You're right.
and then the
So
Bills Ravens championship. Last time these two teams faced off, Mark Andrews dropped the 2-point conversion.
Mark Andrews. He does that so often.
yeah,
Only 2 point.
But this time they will not be
yeah.
playing in snow. They will be playing in Baltimore.
It
Yeah,
could be snowing in
it's not they're playing in
Baltimore.
Baltimore. And yeah, it could. Not as likely. I mean, like,
Not as likely, but it could.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you never know.
You never know.
Um, uh, so the thing is that, of course, the Bills got Bosa, but I mean, like, I feel like the Bills didn't make. They got Harris. What's his name again? The cornerback, Harris something. Maxwell
Harrison,
Harrison.
Kentucky.
Harris.
They made they made strides. I just think that the Ravens, like Malaki Starks, Jair Alexander, they got DeAndre
That's
Hopkins.
yeah.
They might be the winners of the offseason, and that was a team that was already a contender and you was win the offseason. Like it's
It's
hard to
kind of
beat
hard
that.
to
It's hard
not
to
pick
beat
them
that
to
for
win
sure.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna pick the Ravens. I'm just keep it
That
going.
sets up
Go with the
a
Bird Bowl.
Bird Bowl, yeah, with the Ravens and Eagles. Who we got here, Markintosh? Are we leaning towards our biases, or are we going with the
The
Ravens?
talent.
Yeah, no. I love both these teams. Both these teams. It could really be a matchup. I might as well flip a coin here and just see what happens. But I mean, like, yeah, I feel like anything could happen this game. Like, there's no way to tell for sure what's gonna happen. It's hard to stop Saquon Barkley. It's hard to stop Lamar Jackson. It's just like,
Hard to
and
stop
then
Derek.
at the same time, you have these defenses that can stop them somehow. It's
Yeah.
just, it's just really, high quality football. Football at the highest level.
Yeah.
So, I really do not know, but when you're in doubt, go the biased route. So, let's go with the Eagles.
To win it all,
Eagles.
you like it.
Yeah, Eagles
Markintosh's
win it all
picks
and
are in.
go back to back.
Back to back, that would be start of a sort of a Chiefs kind of thing going on, which is
Dynasty.
Part of a dynasty. I
oh,
mean, like
I mean, it's not a dynasty after two, but it's
It's the start of
yes,
one.
yeah, it's not
Champ.
a dynasty, but I mean, like, it's a team that's gonna be remembered for a long time.
yeah. You
Yeah.
got to think John Mara and Joe Shane for the
Yeah.
They should deserve Super Bowl rings for letting Saquon walk, but there it is.
Yeah, I still, I mean, yeah, still no one can understand why you would pay Daniel Jones $160 million and get rid of,
I'd
Saquon
rather not
Barkley.
talk about this right now.
No, I completely
Happy to
understand.
not.
I
Yeah,
completely understand. I still miss Josh Sweat.
So
but it is what it is now. We can
Yeah,
go
no,
into
you're
your
right.
hot takes if you want. You
yeah, you want to go three hot takes?
All right, so I went with two, like, fairly, hot takes. I went with one take that I just kind of wrote it down. I don't even know.
see it.
So, but yeah, no, my first take, I'm gonna start off with I think next season, not Saquon Barkley, but Bijan Robinson will be the best running back in the NFL next season.
I can see that, especially with the Falcons making the playoffs. But see what happens
Yeah,
with these. We're not gonna dictate anything. It's only August 8th, but
yeah, I think Bijan will be getting more. He's putting a team on his back more than Derrick
Take
Henry,
take
more than Jameer Gibbs, more than Saquon Barkley.
more than well, sort of similar to McCaffrey. Like,
but McCaffrey
Yeah,
just
he's a
got
make or
hurt and
break
stuff.
guy.
I mean, he's older.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just that Bijan, he's super young. The only guy of his caliber that's also, at that similar age is Gibbs.
yeah,
But number one,
yeah,
Gibbs splits carries.
yeah.
And so does Bijan, but not as much. And number two,
Not as much as
I
all.
this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Bijan somewhat clears Gibbs. I
Some
don't, I don't,
he's
I
more
don't
of a
think it
well
should.
balanced back.
I don't even think it should be a debate. I think Bijan is much better than Gibbs.
We'll see at the end of the year.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I think the
If
reason
that hits,
people
that'll be a
love
lot
Gibbs
of
more,
points.
yeah, I
That'll
think
be
That would be
that'll be
huge for
big.
you.
yeah, I think people love Gibbs because Gibbs, he's more explosive. But I mean, like Bijan, he gets the work done, and I feel like he puts the team on his back.
Yeah. What's number two?
Okay, my number two is that not for career, but just for this upcoming season, the best wide receiver will be Matthew Golden.
Next year.
No, no, sorry, not the best wide receiver, the best rookie wide receiver.
We'll go
Okay.
to Matthew Golden.
I misspoke. Yeah,
I was
that's
about to
too much. He's
say.
not gonna be the best wide
I was
Okay.
receiver.
like, you get a
My
walk.
bad. The best. Yeah, no,
I
no, the
mean, the
best
only
rookie wide
like
receiver.
competition is like Travis Hunter and Ted McMillan.
Yeah, yeah, those are the main two guys. But Hunter, I feel like Hunter's more of a cornerback. He's gonna play both ways, but I feel like,
I love how
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence goes. Obviously, I would like him to play offense because he's so talented at it.
yeah, exactly. He's just like I'm
But
gonna be a little selfish, and I hope he plays offense.
yeah,
Something along those lines. But yeah, I just think he does have some competition. But I feel like there were some other guys drafted, fairly high. There was like good like around like six receivers I think were taken in the first two rounds,
yeah,
maybe seven. I'm not sure, somewhere around there.
could be. You need a breakout season to be like the best at it.
Yeah, but I just think
He's
that
capable of doing that, especially,
I just think he's more clear cut than the rest guys. Like I feel like the best way to put it is just like Hunter's gonna be the number two, and I think the only other guy that really is also gonna be a one getting like all the targets is really Ted McMillan. But I
not
Yeah,
think
Panthers
the
though.
Packers offense is better than the Panthers offense. That's the thing that really
yeah,
pushes it over for me. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's either Matthew Golden or Ted McMillan in my opinion.
yeah.
I feel like it's one of those guys. So I just went with Matthew Golden. It's a hot take, might as well see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. See your number three.
That's your
So
crazy
this
one.
take is I don't even know how this one.
I want to hear
I
it.
said that Caleb Williams will be the best quarterback in the NFC North next season.
NFC
He will
North.
play better than Jordan Love. He'll play better than Jared Goff, and he'll play better than JJ McCarthy.
I can see that with that offensive line now. I mean,
That's hard with golf.
Yeah, the reason I think it's just so crazy is just like you still have Jared Goff and Jordan Love.
Is it crazy to say that? It might be the most likely take to happen, I think, in my
I don't
opinion.
know, but it's just like Love's like a consensus, like top seven, top eight guy. And then same thing with
Love's
Goff, he's also
inconsistent,
around
though.
there. Yeah,
I
Goff
think
is kind of inconsistent.
if if
That's
Williams
the thing
just
for
took
me.
any sort of consistency this year, I think he could have a chance at that.
Yeah,
How?
the thing is,
I'm more skeptical than you, Brian.
yeah, I don't know. I think same thing. I think Love's little. He's he's more inconsistent. I think we give him a little bit too much credit.
Yeah,
That's
he was
fair.
also hurt a lot.
Yeah, the thing about Caleb Williams that really, kind of sparked this hot take for me is, you got Ben Johnson and you got GJ Moore. They drafted Burden, right? I feel like they did, right?
They drafted Burden, they drafted Loveland.
Yeah,
They had drafted
Yeah.
Odunze last year.
Yeah, they still have a Dunze. And then it's just like they have a Swift in the backfield, who I just think is not at a very high level.
yeah,
I
I,
agree.
I don't think. Yeah, so it's just like I think it's gonna be a pass heavy offense when you have a good offensive line. And Caleb Williams, he's like what, the second biggest QB prospect, of the 2020s, behind Lawrence.
Was
Oh,
it
third,
Burrow?
maybe behind Burrow too.
Burrow.
Burrow, yeah,
Burrow and Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah, he's gonna be good, but we'll see about the best in the North, I think.
Yeah, we'll see about
Yeah,
best
best
I
in
think
the
that's a
North.
good
Yeah,
take,
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be difficult.
We'll see.
But yeah, those are my three takes.
I like him. Well,
Yeah.
We can
probably
wrap
all
up
the,
here then.
that's probably all the time we have. But thank you, Markintosh, for joining us. That was awesome.
Gosh. No, thank you for inviting me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Yeah, make sure to watch the full episode on YouTube, Spotify, and drop, follow any things we can improve on and stuff. And next time we'll probably have another guest on. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, been awesome. Thank you, everybody who's been watching, listening, wherever you've been, seeing us. It's been awesome. We're having fun doing this, and we hope to keep doing it, keeping you informed in sports and having a good time.
Yeah, this is definitely fun, guys. Thank you.